Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to my continued exploration of the Fire Emblem franchise. Last time we actually completed Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, which was the last one released for the Game Boy Advance. And Sacred Stones was actually kind of a side project for Intelligent Systems while they were working on this one, which was a big title for them. This was the first Fire Emblem to be released on a console since Thracia 776 in 1999. So this is 6 years later. They skipped over the N64 completely, thank God. But they felt that they had to move on to 3D graphics and voice acting and all that kind of stuff. They had to move on to it in some way. I don't know why this is so damn loud. And so with that, we got Path of Radiance on the Nintendo GameCube. The 9th game in the franchise. So yeah, this was released in 2005, and I think it did fairly well for itself. For, you know, a somewhat niche strategy RPG title, you know. Did as well as it could do, I guess. Reviews were pretty decent, just like every other Fire Emblem game. You know. And yeah, so we're gonna give it a look-see. So, one thing, we're not playing it through RetroArch because Dolphin support for RetroArch is kind of shit. No one really recommends using it compared to just using the standalone Dolphin emulator, so that's what we're doing. That means we're not using a CRT shader or anything like that. At that time is kind of behind us. Maybe we'll get back to that for like the DS games or something. We'll see. But yeah, so this is just used on Dolphin on 3 times internal resolution to bump it up to 1080p, and we're using an HD texture pack. So just bear in mind that this is going to look a lot better than the game actually did in 2005. Which, from what I can tell, was not very good, and even was, at the time, criticized for just not really looking that great. Yeah, I mean, I really wish they would have just stuck to 2D, but we do have some more of those coming, at least. Alright, let us begin. Oh, the other thing I don't have then is rewind. I do not have a rewind feature. So I think we're gonna have to you know, dive into the deep end finally and accept Iron Man as it is and just get good. We can't rewind our mistakes anymore.
Well, Ike, you had enough?
Dad! Ike!
Oh, missed.
Ike? Oh no!
2005 dubbed voice acting in a video game. It was never going to be that great.
Mother. Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
And this is, of course, my biggest lament about the franchise continuing forward, is we have more and more cutscenes and dialogue to deal with. Fire Emblem Gaiden did it right, goddammit. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. So, the sleeping prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike. If this is too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary. But, Mist, you don't have to worry. I told you, I'm fine. Ha! You'd better be. Now grab your sword and get ready. What? Don't tell me you're going at it again, but... Just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit in on Father. I like your resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to... Aha! I knew I'd find you here. Hi, Boyd. What brings you here? Nothing special. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you. Oh, sorry, I got caught up with Ike and my father. It's nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You just missed it. Just a minute ago, he was out cold. Missed. Ha! Sorry. You came at just the right time, Boyd. You can be Ike's sparring partner. What? Me? I'm beginning to think it would be better if he sparred with someone closer to his own skill. I understand. Thanks for your help, Boyd. Ugh, I don't know about this closer to his skill business, but I'm ready. Alright, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. As you play the game, tutorial windows like this one will appear from time to time. Anna, your helpful hint girl. Yeah, use the tutorials. I really don't want to. I mean, what could they possibly teach me in this first tutorial? Nah, I mean, it's my 9th Fire Emblem game. How bad could it be? Alright, so, again, like, it's sad to see this, like, kind of shitty 3D map. Because, I don't know if they're doing anything special with the 3D. Like, is elevation going to be a factor, like Final Fantasy Tactics or something? I don't know. Are the animations going to be insanely good due to, you know, full 3D mod? Like, it's just going to be kind of shitty, I think. Graphically, I'm saying. Whereas, I don't know, they could have just continued making 2D Fire Emblems. It would have been great. Alright, but we can see his attack range. Oh, now I have to rotate the camera because I can't see the whole thing. And okay, well, we probably should not move. So let's just end. I'm coming. Wait right there. Oh, okay. He's not going to come. All right. Well, then we will just have to walk up and stand there. Like, facing. They could have done facing, but that would have been very different for Fire Emblem. Okay, we can shove. But we probably just want to smack them. So they show the weapon triangle at all times in case you ever forget. Everything else looks pretty similar. They've changed avoidance to dodge now. They show you again. I mean, this is all very similar to the, last few games. Yeah, okay. You can do it. Boyd's got nothing. Take him out. Nothing? I don't have nothing. I mean. So there you go. There's your combat animation. Which is, I mean, it's serviceable. I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. Okay, you didn't even attack me, dude. Yeah, I mean, I just think about how good the animations were in Thracia and the Game Boy Advance games. That wasn't too bad. Boyd, you're such a loser. Shut your trap. Good work, Boyd. That's enough. Oh, all right. Your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that. But first, Mist. Right here. Here you go, Ike. It's a vulnerary. I'd recommend using it now before you fight Father. Last time he knocked you silly. Always take time to heal your wounds in a battle, even small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't get into that situation. Oh, okay, there. Zoom out. Good. Again, I don't know if he's gonna come for me, but we'll play it safe. And I'll use the vulnerary. Get ready, Ike. Here I come. See? We played it safe. That's smart stuff. Okay, well, there's nothing for it. Wow. He's definitely holding back. God damn. Give it your all. Come on, boy. Gonna give me a challenge this time around? Ugh. I think we would have won regardless had I not moved, but... Ike, you were great! Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What? Is that true? If you could tell the difference, that means you're improving. You know, I wasn't really giving it my all either. That is such a lie. Bah. So, Father, does that mean you finally admit that I'm ready? What, to join the company? To take on a job? Yeah, I mean, Boyd's already out there on the battlefield. I'm ready. I'm tired of being a trainee. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. A professional who just got beat. That was just random chance. Random chance. You got a point, Ike. Alright, tomorrow will be your first day as a full-fledged mercenary. Really? But, if I think it's too much, you're back to trainee status. You'd better work hard. No problem. Watch, I'll catch up to everyone in no time. We'll see. We'd better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. So I believe this is the first Fire Emblem where the main character is not a member of some royalty in some way, a prince or something like that. And apparently that was like a highly requested thing within the development team, is that you don't just play a prince, you play like a mercenary, like a regular guy. Yeah, it's shocking. It took 9 games for them to decide, you know what, let's just have a non-prince or princess be the main character. Good morning, Ike. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm ready to go. What you are is late. The others were suited up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. So, what's my first job? I'm talking with Titania right now. Wait outside until we're done. Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Greel. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that needed taking care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it best if I ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers. Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shinon, Gatry, and I can handle the other 2 jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. Come on, Ike. Let's get you set up. Alright, my first job. Captain Titania, preparations are complete, and I'm ready to go. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know we can always count on you to be at the ready, Oscar. Don't forget about me. I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise. Ha! Not today it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to set a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning, I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Right. Everyone ready? Let's go. Alright, let me explain what's going on. This is a map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive off some bandits. We're the blue marks here. The red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in front of the building up north is their leader. Our mission is to take him out and recapture that building. Hike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You'll just end up getting hurt. Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. I'll do that. Oscar, Boyd, thanks for your help. Don't mention it. Just sit back and watch how a professional handles things. Enough chit-chat, you 3. We've got work to do. Ike, before you engage an enemy, take a good look at his weapon. The weapon you use often determines who has the upper hand in a fight. For example, the axe I'm wielding serves me well against lances, but it fares less well against swords. And my lance is great against swords, but not against axes. And to complete the triangle, my sword. Strong against axes, but weak against lances, right? Yes, exactly. If you can remember that, you'll be more effective in combat. That's just the basics, though. This'll come in handy soon enough, so don't forget it. Swords over axes. I won't forget. Not if I remember that I'll always have the advantage over you, Boyd. Do you think you could maybe find a different way of remembering? Yeah, thanks. And one more thing. Don't forget to visit the locals. We're here to help, after all. The villagers should welcome our presence. Alright. Let's get a look. Ike is a ranger. Titania is a paladin. She's our Jagan, apparently. So let's just put you here and never to use you for the rest of the game. Okay. Oscar is a lance knight. Boyd is a fighter. Strength, magic, skill, speed, luck, defense, resistance is all pretty simple. Yep. Crit, dodge, range, move, constitution, weight, weapon levels, conversation. Ooh, skills. Hey, they brought skills back. Hold on. No, stop it. How the fuck do you see the skills? Counter. In certain instances, causes enemy to receive half the damage it deals to this unit. In certain instances. Don't you love how vague that is? Tempest doubles biorhythm effects. Okay. Well, that was probably... It's probably not in the tutorial yet, but I'm sure it will be. Alright, we're gonna have to ride out to meet him, so... I guess... we're gonna do this. Okay, he's carrying 4 swords for some reason. He's gonna get the follow-up. Yeah, alright. Yeah, excellent fighting stance, dude. Alright, I think that's acceptable. It plays that same little music riff every single time? Holy shit. I hope that never gets old. Oh, okay. And all horseback riders have Canto. That's great. What's going on out there? Is that some sort of army? Bah, bunch of mercenaries looking for their next meal. Villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them and hurt them bad. We let this bunch live and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us the rest of our days. It's these fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of sellswords to chase us away. It ain't gonna work out how they want it. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys. That'll teach them. Yeah, okay. Literally impossible to prevent. I should have a look at the options real quick. There might be a way to speed this up. Alright, let's look at options. Animation, we could just turn off, I guess. That would probably solve a lot of my problems, even though... I don't know, I guess if I do that, I'm, like, committed to thinking that none of the combat animations are ever going to be that cool. We won't turn it off yet, I guess. Combat camera... Whatever, game speed fast, of course, message speed fast, grid thickness, combat window. Now, if I turn it on detail, it's not going to show me the follow-up. Unless they change that, we'll see. Give units same facing at end of turn. I feel like that's just like an aesthetic thing. think facing matters. I want to feed Ike as much XP as I can, so... Not quite what I had in mind. Okay, that's fine. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please, help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. A seraph robe. Max HP, I assume? Yep. Okay, well that's gonna go straight to Ike. Ah, you're with the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot about you. Here, take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use from it. Ooh, steel sword. Okay. My work here is done. This house is totaled. Time to move on to bigger things. Now I smash me some mercenaries. Okay, so steel sword is D. Ike can use D. Okay, good. Then we will hand it off. There you go. Uh, 14. But he has 3 defense. So that's why, in general, I would probably say I just prefer the simple combat window. Because it's like... Yeah, I mean, all I really need to know is I'm going to do 11 damage. It's, I guess, sometimes nice to see the defense. If I'm just, like, thinking about stuff. But, yeah. Okay, so this guy's a little bit of a tougher customer. Let's hit him with Boyd and then finish it with Ike. And we're probably going to want to vulnerary Boyd. You're going to come here and just use your iron sword. There we go. Nice. Level 3. HP skill defense. Yeah, so I mean, in a lot of ways, it's very much like just another Fire Emblem game. You know? Like, there's not an absurd amount of stuff here that's redesigning the wheel. It's just a 3D Fire Emblem. We will almost die from that, so let's hold off. Use vulnerary. 10, okay. You missed those really old school vulneraries that healed you for like 2/3 of your health. And Boyd's also gonna have to vulnerary. Oscar will be close to dead after his round. I could move him out of the way, I guess. Okay, we got Big Boss Man who's probably not gonna move. Usually they don't. And then we have a bandit over here, Myrmidon. That's gonna be a little tricky. Let's try. Give me that. Alright, I thought he might come, but yeah, usually they don't until you move within range. I guess, yeah, we're gonna have Boyd provoke him. Oh, I should have had fucking... Yeah. God. Should have had Oscar do it. Weapon triangle and all that. I just picked Boyd because he had the most health, but dude only did 2 damage to Oscar. That'll do it. Unless I miss, but that would never happen. Discard an item. Oh no. Alright, I mean... Ike's the man for the job, I guess. For 1 turn, at least. Hey, you're nothing but a boy. Well, every brat needs a beating now and then. Are you ready for it? Not today. If you want to run away, now's your chance. Imagine that, you sassing me. Don't that beat all? I had hoped he might miss, but... No misses yet. Well, let's hope those aren't too rare. No, we will die. And Oscar... No, he'll die. Shit, no ranged weapons of any kind. That means you're gonna have to give Ike your vulnerary. I think he has to, like, use it now. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's stand there and use it. Obviously, you could just use Titania to whack this guy and be done with it. But, fuck that. Nice. Exactly what we're looking for. I wonder if the Iron Sword would fare better. No, no follow-up. Okay, just end it. Ugh, I'm meant for better than this. I don't want to die here. Too bad. You're dead. Level 4. HP, strength, magic, skill, speed, luck. Ooh. Ooh. And we get an iron axe. I guess I could discard. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I guess I could check. Yeah, right. It always has to be the main character. That's the end of it. Ike, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, you surprised me to think that you've come so far. Look at my father, though. I've still got such a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Greel is... Huh? What about my father? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Now I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn all about it someday. Hey, Ike, that wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you were a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it, you didn't have to bring that up. Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright? Now let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. Pretty simple stuff. Not the easiest first level, though, that we've seen. You know, compare that to, like, the Blazing Blades first level or something. Like, we definitely could have lost there, I think. Oh, Titania, so this is where you've been, is it? Reese, are you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever's completely gone. Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet, if you ask me. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form. Even you, my friend. I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, until you're back at full speed, you won't be doing any work. We're mercenaries, after all, and even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know, I know. My apologies to the rest of the team, then. It looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. It's for the best. Take your time and get fully rested and restored. You are a sole staff wielder, Reese. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our sides. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying around, is it a letter? I'd intended to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you like. Oh, no, this letter is for you, Titania. For me? Not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk around the yard, and a man I've never seen before came up to me and said, "Give this to the red-tressed knight." How curious. I wonder what it is. I imagine it's a thank you letter from the people of Chaldea or something to that effect. Oh no! How dare they! Titania? What's the matter? What did the letter say? Reese, take this letter to Oscar and tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go out for a moment. But Titania... I'll be right back. I'm counting on you. What on earth could that letter have said? Everyone, come quickly. Hey, Reese. How are you feeling? What is it? Why are you so agitated? Has something happened? It's Mist and Rolf. They've been taken by bandits. What? What are you talking about? The two of them went out early this morning to gather wildflowers. Sure, they're not back yet, but... Earlier, by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits, kidnappers. What are we going to do? Let me see it. Oh, if only I'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person. I get it. They're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at that village. Chaldea, was it? Taking children as hostages? What cowards. Blast. Wait, Ike, wait. Where do you think you're going? I'm going to get Mist. But no, Titania, she said she'd be right back. You're supposed to get ready and wait for her. And you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going. What do you think you're going to do on your own, rookie? Hold it, I'm going too. Stop, both of you. I'm going with you. Oh, come on. Wait, this is crazy. Do you think you can just ignore the deputy commander's orders? The road forks here. Well, which way do we go? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it, are you saying you don't know where we're going? Unbelievable. You'd better learn to think before you act, you moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. You think you can make me? Come on. But both of you, this is no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this. What are you two doing? So you're coming after all? It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. What's the world coming to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? You're going to the bandit stronghold, right? It's the left fork. Got it. Oh yeah, everybody, there's a sign. Bandit stronghold. I'm still talking here. Let me finish what I... Come on, Oscar, let's go too. I guess we've no choice. Hey, you're not leaving me behind. So, you came, did you, boys? Is it just you, then? You came alone. You seriously underestimate what we're capable of doing to you. Now, where's that snobby, red-haired wench you ride with? Titania's not here. It's just us. All I want to know right now is whether Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course. We've got them locked up safe and sound in that little shack back there. We got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want that redhead and her pups. And that'd be you boys. Then hurry up and let those two go. We're here, aren't we? You've got no more reason to hold them. You're here, but Red ain't. We'll just keep the brats until she arrives. Dang it. If you're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you whelps. You all ready to die? Hey, come on out. It's time to play, lads. Which is funny, because Titania didn't even do anything in Chaldea. There's so many. But we must not lose. Reese, move to the rear. If anyone gets injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take 'em, lads. Without the red-haired knight, they're no match for us. What'd you say, dirtbag? We'll make you regret those words. Alright. He's got a sword. This guy's got an axe. I feel like... No, he'll go after Ike then, so I have to position here. Yes. Oh, Sniff. Keep your chin up, Rolf. Boys aren't supposed to cry. But I'm so scared. Aren't you even a bit scared, Mist? Of course I am, but listen, we'll be fine. My brother will definitely come rescue us. Yeah, you're right. And I'm sure that my brothers will be right there with them. I'm sure they will too, so no more crying, got it? Yes, it's that crucial dialogue that I really love to experience. Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah, I definitely didn't think he could get that far. But look, he dodged, he's a dumbass. This was all according to plan. I knew exactly what I was doing the whole time. No damage. Hot damn. Finish it. Magic? Why are you leveling up magic? Yeah, we got a vulnerary though. Now see, I'd love to be able to just see this guy's movement range. reach, but I cannot. So I have to just kind of hope. I feel like he probably can get about anywhere. Oh no, he can't get there. Oh, and you can actually, like, highlight somebody to just keep it there. That's nice. Alright, let's try turning off combat animations. See if I like that better. This guy can hit anybody, so that's just gonna happen. So it doesn't turn off animation, it just turns off the long bullshit animation. I like that. There you go, no problem. Yeah, he's gonna go after Ike, of course. Pathetically, I might add. You're dead. I'm sure I told them to wait for me. I should have known they'd disobey orders. They have no discipline. As deputy commander of the Grial mercenaries, I cannot allow any more of our people to be harmed. Yeah, that's great. So you can just go here, and watch. Not quite. Yeah, Void's taking a decent amount of abuse here, but hey, you gotta level up. And Ike got another level up. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's so good. But we do have a cleric here, so we may as well heal Boyd. Perfect. Damn. Alright, we're continuing to feed Ike XP. Oh, come on. I mean, it's gonna go for him. And you can't rescue him. Shit. Well then, we'll just cut him off. How about that? Done. Okay. Gonna get a little bit trickier here. Alright, this guy is one step closer, but he does have a steel axe. So I want to be a little wary here. Miss, bitch. Bitch. Simple as that. I mean, partly it's like you're kind of incentivized to use Ike because most of them have axes. but now we have a steel axe. I'm gonna ditch this iron axe. I'm gonna grab steel axe off of you. And that's kind of it. We've got all the time in the world, man. Just one by one, take them down. Nice. I do believe that's level 6. Okay, I mean, that's mostly what I care about, I guess. Now, I can't help but notice this strange bush here. Okay, did nothing. Do I continue to feed Ike XP? No, let's give Boyd something, I guess. Oh, he missed. Well, that was your chance for XP, dumbass. Will you let the two of them go now? Sure, you can have them both. If you can beat me, that is. Holy shit. Well, that answered that question. This can't be. I don't deserve to lose to sellswords like you. More speed. All right. Somehow we did it. Somehow? What do you mean somehow? We did it because we're better than them. Boyd, calm yourself. What you did was in direct defiance of the orders I explicitly gave you. How it all turned out is another issue altogether. Deputy Commander, I take full responsibility. The failure is mine. Accept our apologies. Oscar, Reese, what am I supposed to do with you two? I think I'll leave you two to the Commander. He'll know how to handle you, I'm sure. Now let's find Mist and Rolf. According to the bandit chief, they're in that shack back. Eek! What? Mist! Please let us go! I said let us go! Mist! Brother! Everyone, you came! Oh, I'm scared. Rolf! Oscar? Help me! Rolf, I'm here too! Boyd? What? Wah! Stop crying. You don't need to worry, we'll get you out of there. That's right, buck up, buddy. I'll try. You, harm either of them and I'll see you dead. Shut up. Shut your stinking trap. If you want these two alive, you'll throw your weapons down. If you don't, I'll start with the girl. There's somebody up there in the upper right. Eek, no! Stop. Wait. Huh? Yeah? I'm putting down my weapon. See? Smart move, wench. Deputy Commander, we're here to save them. Now all of you back off. Okay. Dang. This stinks. Alright, so now you're all unarmed. Which means all you can do is watch while I gut this whiny brat like a fatling pig. Ah! Yeah, that was expected. Rolf, can you hear me? Mist, is Rolf, is he? He's fine. He just fainted is all. There's not a scratch on him. Oh, don't do that to me. I'm just glad to see you both alive and well. You're both so brave. Yep, thanks. This guy's dead. This arrow, who shot it? A single arrow right between the eyes? Who else could make a shot like that? No one, that's who. That voice. Don't you children owe me a little gratitude? I did just save your lives. Deputy Commander, Shinan, haha, you're both so cruel. With this armor on, you know I can't run that fast. Shinan, Gatry. So that's where you went, Titania? Of course, I knew we'd need reinforcements. I'm glad it wasn't a waste of time. Well done, both of you. In the end, I got to feather someone, so it was worth the rush. All I did was sweat. That was hard work. Brother! Missed. You did well, sis. You must have been frightened. Uh-huh. I never stopped believing. I knew that you and the others would come and rescue us. I knew you'd come. So I was fine. Really? That's an improvement on your usual sobbing and nose running. You jerk. My nose does not run. Alright, come on. Let's head for home. My goodness, what a day this has been. Chapter 3, Pirates Aground. You wanted to see me, Father? Sit down, Ike. We haven't had a chance to speak yet. Titania told me what happened while I was gone. About the kidnappings. About my own men disobeying Titania's direct orders. I was the one who left first. I'll take responsibility for everything. No fair playing the martyr. Nobody made me go with you. I left of my own free will. I'm ready to accept my punishment too. Wait, what am I saying? Please, Commander Greel. Titania entrusted me with her orders. If anyone's to blame for this mess, it's me. I'm the one who should be punished. I set a poor example, Commander Greel. Any punishment should be mine alone. Pleased to see that you are willing to shield one another. However, regardless of your reasons, you disobeyed the orders of a superior officer. You're confined to quarters for 10 days. But Father, they did what they did to help me and Rolf. Rules exist for a reason, Mist. Men won't survive on a battlefield if they do as they wish without so much as a by your leave. I understand, and accept the reprimand. That being said, we've got more work than we can handle. Your punishment is deferred until things calm down. Oscar, Boyd, Reese, you come with me. Shinan, Gatry, and you, Ike, you're with me. Yar har ho! Me belly's emptier than me first mate's head. Fetch me some grub. That's the pirate ship in question, isn't it? Aye, they sailed into port a few days ago and have been causing trouble ever since. I pray that you and your companions can drive them away. I understand. We'll do all we can. Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off a tree. Let's do the job and get out of here. Oh, Deputy Commander, you want standard thunder and lightning maneuvers here? Thunder and lightning? Yeah, I crash into him like thunder and Shinan rains arrows down on him like lightning. Sounds good. What should I do? Let's hold back and let Shinan and Gatry soften them up. Once they've whittled down the numbers, we'll all rush the ship and wipe out whatever's left. Are you all ready? Greel mercenaries, move out. On my way. Here we go. Ready. Oh, alright, preparation. So we can choose units, but, you know, we can't choose units. So there's that. We can reposition. But, again, not really. Because I can't move. I can move her here if I wanted. But, whatever. We can view the whole map, of course. If you please. So there's that. You can't use items from here, interestingly enough. Titania, you should give Ike your vulnerary. Oh, I just realized they've actually divided the inventories between weapons and other items. So now you can have 8 inventory items. Wow. Casual mode here. Beyond that, I don't think she needs to hand off anything. Conditions for winning. Defeat the boss. Usual stuff. Let's fight. Good. That's all good things. Okay, he could come at my rear. But he's almost certainly going to go for the archer. So he has a hand axe. I cannot prevent a hit to the archer. Oh well. Oh, damage. You suck, Gatry. Oh, oh no. Oh, the guy with the hand axe didn't go. Okay. Works for me. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing you were hired to clean out the pirates? Here, perhaps you should take this. Might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Elixir? Really? An elixir? At this stage? Wow. Okay. Tricky. I'm guessing we can't bait the hand axe. Good. It's good. Alright, then there's really nothing for it. I doubt he's in much danger. And he can just kill this guy, so... Or he could if he landed a shot. Uh-oh. Hey, you boat monkey! You tricked me, didn't you? Tricked you? What a vile and nasty thing that is to be saying. Don't you agree, matey? Yar, that I do. There'll be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and we do know. He was on board for a while, and then... Do you recall where he went, matey? Yeah, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so he tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yar, har, ho! My brother? That's horrid. Horrid? Did you say horrid? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost a game of chance, he did. If you lose, you must pay. And the scallywag tried to cheat me. My shanty Pete he did. Arr, calm yourself, me hearty. Yar, yar, yar. After all, his darling sister's come to pay us a visit. What say you work off your brother's debt? What say I run you through with my lance and call it a day? Yo ho har, better not that ye be a Pegasus knight, lassie. A wee minnow like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, you flying wench. Pff, I'm not afraid of you, clambake. If your axe is as dull as your wit, this will be over in no time. That doesn't seem great. Yeah, okay. I can like sort of fast forward, but it's barely fast forward. It's not quite the same. Okay, so we'll want to talk to her as quickly as possible. Presumably with Ike, but who knows? They might make me have Titania come all the way in. Oh god, he's already level 10. That's good. No damage. Fuck, man. You're only level 1. How did that do no damage? 9 defense at level 1? God, these are all just sort of Chagans. This is why we're giving all our XP to Ike. All these characters are probably gonna die soon. Okay, fortunately, she's not like, you know, she's not rushing in. Okay, I can talk with Ike. And only Ike. So, yeah, or I can just spend a turn attacking this guy, but I can't kill him. Unless Shinon comes in. Shoots him with the bow. Good. Yeah, minimal XP. Actually, what is his class? He's a sniper. Right, so Shinon's already promoted. Which is always, like Titania, Paladin. Telltale sign that you don't want to use them. Whereas Ike now is level 8. Oh, crackers. There's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Brother, this might be the end. Hey, are you alright? So cold. So... Huh? Don't give up. Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of these pirates. Are you gonna help me? Of course. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Oh, hey, that would be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. It's all in a day's work. Pshaw, you're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please. Ike, what are you doing? Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with the Grial Mercenaries. Ike, got it. And I'm Marcia, Pegasus Knight of Begnion. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later. Wow, Ike's pretty clueless, huh? Alright, well, we want to draw him in a little bit, so let's do that. Hand axe for no damage. Yeah, there you go. And that's that. I have a feeling Ike's going to be attacked after this, but sometimes you got to pay the price. Yeah, he's not going to get this kill, unfortunately. So we'll back up. Use a vulnerary. Wish I could tell him not to counterattack here, because I think he's gonna kill him. Unless he misses. Nice! There are rare occasions where you can be happy about a miss. Alright. We've got us nice beefy gentleman. Har, you're busting me gut, you rudderless fool. You truly think you can face me mighty axe and live? 4 damage on Gatry. It's no joke. I have a feeling he'll go for the... Whoops. He'll go for the archer, and then... It's fine. He'll survive. Yeah. Okay. So then what I'm going to do... Let's go here. Yeah, just attack with that. Good. That'll do it. Give back what you've stolen from the good folk here and set sail. Yar! Now I know you're tetched in the head, lassie. We show 'em our axes and say "Arr," and the gold and grub come raining down. We'll not be giving this up. I see. Looks like we'll have to rely on force of arms then. Like that. Yar! Help me! Oh, another level. Thing of beauty. Yeah, okay. You're chipping off all the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Oh, that is joyful news. Here is your pay as promised. Thank you very much. And if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word. Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grial to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children, well, I'll admit to being a tad nervous. I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Greel had other pressing matters to attend to. Oh no, don't apologize. There's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well. It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Greel. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? That's not... Don't get me wrong now, you certainly helped all of us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Greel is in the service of the Crimean throne. Crimean throne? Well, that's what this old man thinks. We and Commander Greel are quite satisfied with the work we do now. You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you again. Titania? Is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Ha, jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there. Something with a bit of challenge. Shinan. I'm joking. J-O-K. Come, Titania. Be honest. Don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening, unglamorous? What? You too, Gatry? What's gotten into you? Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we're very good at what we do. Shinan and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Greel is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Whoa, hold it right there. That's not what I'm saying at all. What is it, Titania? What's what? You seem so angry. It's not like you. Exactly. Ike's got the right of it. It's just that Look, we do good work and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing, that's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We're the ones who ought to apologize. Enough. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs, too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern. Titania. What is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together, and I'm just proud to be a part of it, that's all. Ike. Ha. Surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? Okay. Chapter 4. Roadside Battle. Wow, that sounds quite epic, I must say. But I think this is where we're going to leave things off. It's very possible I just skipped the cutscene. Well, we got the Regal Sword, so that's good. I guess let's get rid of this Iron Sword here. I thought I was going to pause, but that's a new feature in video games. In the old days, you just skipped them. Or you did nothing, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to pause. We'll just leave it right here with Ike saying ... Yeah, I mean, we don't get to know what exactly happened that got me a Regal Sword and all that. So, but like I said, I mean, we're not really, I'm going to be playing a bit on my own later, and we're not planning on beating it, so on and so forth. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to stop here for today. We'll pick up right here next time, and then after the second video, I'll play a bit more on my own, get a good feel for the game, and then we'll finish it off with a third video as usual. Alright, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.